not going to give those ladies a run for their money when it comes to singing. I do have some fabulous dance moves, but save that for weddings and drunken nights in Boston. But Lord knows I don't have enough of those in my life. But at 47, it's not what you should be doing with yourself. So today is Saturday, August 3rd. I can't believe it's August already. I feel like the summer just started. I picked up a shift tonight. I was not supposed to be working, so that I could have next Saturday off, because Friday night I am going to a fundraiser for my best friend's stepmom. Sadly passed away 5 or 6 years ago from breast cancer that metastasized. She was in her 50s. It was really quick. It was awful. So sad. But every year they do this fundraiser. They raise money for a scholarship for the town that we grew up in, the seniors. They give out a couple of small scholarships to help the kids out. So it's always a fun night. Just super sad that we have to do it at all. But that's why I'm working tonight. So it's been a crazy day. I got up at like 7:45. I made myself a bulletproof coffee. Actually, not even a bulletproof coffee. All I put in it was the Vital Proteins vanilla coconut collagen fuel in my coffee, and then headed out the door. My husband and I drove down to Gillette Stadium where the Patriots play. It's about an hour from our house, to watch my niece play in a soccer tournament on the big field. So she got to run where Tommy Boy has run. My stepmother sent my husband to try and get down on the field so he could run around to where the Pats do, but he wasn't able to make it on. I thought we were going to have to bail him out of jail, but it was okay. My stepbrother was coaching the team, so it was cool. So that was fun. She played great. Oh, what a great experience for the kids to just even be out there. And then tonight, I think in like an hour, they get to watch the New England Revolution play a game, which is fun. I went to a game there, about a month ago. We watched the New England Revolution play a friendly game against Chelsea United from England. It was pretty good. I mean, the Revolution were quite outplayed, and the Chelsea team went kindly on them, because soccer's just so much bigger and better over there. But it was a good night. It always surprises me. I played soccer growing up. I played up until I was like 35, and then shit just started hurting too much. I'd love to get back into it, like in an over 40 or in 2 years, 2.5 years. Let me swallow that real hard. An over 50 league. The over 30 league was just too. Still get people that think they're playing for the World Cup, or there's like a scout out there wanting to like take you out at the ankle. Like, I love the game, but I don't want to play that hard. I don't want to hurt you to get the ball. I don't want to win that bad. At that point, I was a little old. I think, did I play when I was married? Maybe I was like 37, 38 when I stopped playing. But yeah, it just hurt every day. It would take me like 4 days to recover. I wasn't a nurse yet at that point, so it wasn't so bad sitting at a desk, but I wouldn't be able to run around a 12-hour shift in the ER feeling how I did. Like, when I first got back into playing, my husband had to like help me get out of the car and off the toilet. Yeah, that's a pretty sight. We weren't even married yet. I think at that point I knew he was the one, because if you could see that, he liked me a little bit more than like, so yeah, I went off there. Totally not where I was going with that, but so that was fun. My dad texted me that they ended up winning all 4 games, so I think they won the whole thing in their age group. They had a little bit of an advantage because my niece's team is a club team. She's really good. She's got such a great vision of the field, and at 10 years old, to like the passing that was going on this team. But these kids play all year long. They have top-notch coaching, and they were playing against some town leagues, and there were some great players out there. But I feel like they had a little bit of an advantage. But it was great to see. I think they won the whole thing because they won all 4 games for their age group, but I don't know. I don't know how they did it. I don't know if it was just like a friendly and there was no like winner loser, because everybody gets a trophy now. It's fantastic. But yeah. So, but what a great experience for these kids. They were from all over New England, getting to play on the football field. They should do that in every city with their football/soccer. I know the draw there was supposed to be the Revolution, but I'm sure kids went home and told people they played where Tom Brady played. It's Tom Brady. I'm sorry if you're a hater, but there was a pile of balls there and they were deflated. So I just had that coffee, and then we drove back. There was so much flipping traffic. I think it was like people heading to Cape Cod. We decided to try and cut through the city because maybe that would be quicker because the trip around the city was awful. So basically I live on the north side of the city. The soccer stadium is on the south side of the city. So you can go around, and usually that's the better way to go, but there were 8,000 accidents, so we decided to go through the city, and then we hit Cape traffic, and then we hit traffic for people trying to go to like New Hampshire and Maine beaches. So, and then we live near a beach. We live in Cape Ann, which you know, it's some towns are known for like week-long beach rentals. It's not quite as popular as Cape Cod, but I don't go to Cape Cod because I live in Cape Ann. Why would I drive into traffic for 4 hours to go to a beach when I have one 10, 15 minutes from my house? I mean, I could go to a crappy little one in my town too that's a mile away. So yeah. So we drove back from that. I ate, I just had some chicken tenders that they're like, I think they're Tyson. They're herb flavored chicken tenders. I zapped them in the microwave. I threw a little bit of ranch dressing on them, and then I had 2 chunks. I cut off a block of, it is a Gruyere cheddar cheese combo that I got at Costco the last time I went. I don't think it was part of my Costco haul. I feel like I filmed that day, but I just was not, it was kind of flat, so I didn't post it. So yeah, now I just made a coffee with cream that I think might be bad, but I haven't tested it yet for my nighttime coffee to get through this night shift. And then I'm just going to have a little snack right now. I'm going to eat this F-bomb. It's a nut butter MCT oil pack. It's macadamia and coconut. I had one the other day. I've had the chocolate hazelnut salt one, I think, which was delicious, but this one was even better. I'm more of a coconut person than I am a chocolate person. So yeah, and then I think tonight for dinner, I am going, shit, I forgot my water bottle. What am I doing, man? I'm going to use this stinky little coffee mug all night. I'm going to be running to the water all day. Oh, I got my steps in. So I think I'll like order a salad or like a burger on a lettuce, whatever, for dinner if I'm even hungry. I don't get super starving on night shift. I used to, but I think because I don't do them all the time anymore, I get like almost that night shift nausea, hungover feeling, which isn't great, but it also keeps me from eating. So, embrace the nausea. What else was, anybody else have this happen with their Fitbit? And mine's like 3 or 4 years old, so I don't know if I should even try to return it. I'm pretty sure I didn't sign up for the warranty because I'm one of those assholes. I never return things to stores either. My mom and I were talking about it the other day. I totally get it from her. We buy clothes, they don't fit us, or we don't like them. We just never get back to the store to return them. I can't even think of the thousands of dollars I probably wasted. But, so that's that. So I was in I don't know if you guys have heard, there's a keto channel. Her name is Catherine Michelle with a K. You should check it out. It's really good. She's just a girl who struggles with weight and autoimmune issues, and just, dedicates her life to keto, and she has a channel. I think that's what she does for a living now, so kudos to her. I don't ever want to do that. But she had a step contest. She had to do so many steps in a day for 6 weeks. with this app called Fitbit. You paid like $40, you entered the contest, you had to do 6 out of 7 days of activity, and then 2 of those days had to be like super active, and I was doing great. Like I could do, my super active day was like, I don't know, 10,100 or 10,800, somewhere around there, steps to make it a super active day, and I could do that in one shift at work. I've done like 19,000 steps in a shift, but it kept me accountable the other 4 days or 3 days to make it 6 days a week. So I joined it, and the way it works is sorry, somebody just texted me if I can switch my schedule. Should be, in fact, that just popped in on my Bluetooth. But anyhow, so pay $40, you have to keep with the steps. If you don't, you get booted from the contest. And at the end, if you complete it, you get your $40 back, plus you split with everybody else who's in the contest the remaining money of all the people that got disqualified. So my Fitbit the other day, I was sleeping and I woke up to this hot burning sensation on my wrist. The freaking thing overheated and shorted out on my body. How dangerous, but it, I woke up obviously in time. And then it wouldn't take a charge. I worked a 12-hour shift that day, and the day before I had come off of a night shift, so I slept all day and didn't get enough steps in. So that would have been 2 days that I wouldn't have made my steps, because the second day that I didn't make the steps was the day that the thing had burnt out on me the night before. So I was freaking pissed. I got disqualified from the contest because of my freaking Fitbit, and now it won't charge. I tried like cleaning all the charge ends, everything like that. It just won't even turn on. So has anybody else had that happen? Like, thankfully I woke up, because normally I sleep like the dead, and I normally would not have woken up. I could have like burnt my skin. Luckily I didn't. But has anybody ever had that happen with their Fitbit? I mean, I know it's 4 years old, but I spent over $200 on the frickin' thing. You'd think it would work for longer than 4 years. I don't think I have any recourse because it's been that long, but yeah, so now I gotta get another one. I'm hoping she does another contest. And maybe someday if I get enough followers, I'll do one. YouTube, I mean, there were like 160, 100 and some odd people that were in on the contest. So you think, like, how many people would get disqualified? You could potentially win a decent amount of money. So maybe someday I'll do something like that, or I could get enough friends together. So if any of you are interested in doing that, just keeps you accountable. I feel like when there's more money to be won, it keeps you even more accountable. But I had problems with the Fitbit the week earlier that like it died on me while I was sleeping, so I charged it, and then I went out for a walk, and I should have synced it, and I didn't. I got up to 6,200 steps, and I don't know why I decided to sync the frickin' thing while I was walking. So I synced it. It gave me 6,200 step credits for the day before, and then I had to start from scratch, and it was like 9 o'clock at night, and I had 0 steps according to my Fitbit. I should have just kept going, got the credit, and it would have credited to the day before, and I would have been fine. But yeah, so that happened. I was super psyched about that. So I ended up walking for like the next 2 hours until like 11:30 at night to get I ended up doing a super active day, over 10,000 steps, because I was just pissed at that point. But yeah, so that was that with my Fitbit. This has turned into more of a Fitbit video than a keto video, but I'm gonna try sipping my coffee now, see if that cream was bad. I put some MCT oil in it too, and then I put 2 squirts of the sweet drops. They're sugar-free in the English toffee flavor. It smells okay. I just felt like it looked a little chunky when it came out, but it's also heavy whipping cream, so it was just super heavy. That's what I'm going with. Alright, here we go. I don't want to burn myself. I'm making money off of this, so it's not going to get demonetized. It always cracks me up when I don't know if you knew this, when you have a YouTube channel and if you're to the point where you have enough followers and enough viewership that you make money off of it. If you have a song playing in the background, they can demonetize it and give all the money that you would have made to, like, say, Beyonce or Missy Elliott, who was just on, getting her freak on. They give the money to them because, you know, they don't have enough already. And the sole reason why you would be watching someone's keto video is to listen to a rap song in the background or watch me sing Bad Moulin Rouge. Although maybe the Bad Moulin Rouge could get some views. So that is my day. I'm hoping to be on here more. I just got super busy last week. We went to Vermont. Then I went into like 3 night shifts in a row. Then I was off for that one day. And I worked, this will be my 5th day working this week because I'm doing 2 comp time shifts so that I can have future time off and not use earned time. So just like super exhausted this week. I need to go to Costco. I need to go to the regular grocery store. I want to go to Trader Joe's. So I got a lot to do this week. So yeah. What else do I want to do? Oh, I have it's my room. My husband and I obviously have our room together, but then we each have our own room that like we put all our clothes in, and because we don't have kids and we have a 3-bedroom house. My room looks like a fucking hoarder took over. I at least have my piles of clothes in the dirty pile, which is all over the floor. It's like completely toppled over one of my laundry baskets, and the other one is filled with clean clothes that have been folded, that as I pick through them have slowly become unfolded. And then all over the bed is more clean clothes. And then the dresser is just covered with all my face products and makeup, and I have all the cutesy little storage containers and everything. I just need to put everything back in there. But that's probably not going to happen until midweek because I have boatloads of other stuff to do. So that's what's going on with me. I'd love to hear how any of you are doing with keto. I've had some people ask me for tips on keto. I am still going to do a what you can eat on keto. Maybe I'll do that this week. So yeah, that's what's up with me. Probably going to post this video from the garage when I get to work now. I don't really edit these ones I do in the car because I'm just like bullshitting, and it is what it is. If I do like a what I eat in a day, or I went and did a haul, then I will use my poor editing skills. I did just download a new program, and when I say download, I have a like one of those Google, what do they call it? It's not a laptop. It's almost like it's a laptop that acts as like a phone with like mobile type stuff. So I get really confused how you use the Chromebook. That's what it's called. I get confused with like downloading and where to find stuff, and you know, you have to use Google-based products, so it's like Gmail's, upload to video, and then it's, then you have to download, I don't know. And I'm not like a computer person. If I turn the thing on and it works, oh, and one of the rows on the physical keyboard isn't working, because apparently all my electronics are going to go in the same week. So I have to like go back and forth between using the keyboard on the computer and then on the screen with the mouse, and it doesn't have a mouse. It's that little pad thing, and I hate it. I hate it. So yeah, I struggle with editing. I need to get better at it because then my videos will look better. But yeah, so keep up with the keto, high fat, moderate protein, low carb. I try to stay below 20 carbs. Some people think that's crazy hard. It was in the beginning. Maybe not, because I was eating fistfuls of bacon and cheese. You just have to be careful, because some cheese icon so you know when I upload and like the video. From what I've seen from other people, if the more likes you get, the more you end up in the algorithm for YouTube, who's going to come up if somebody like uses search words for keto type discussions. But oh, I meant to tell you, when I was in Vermont last week, I did not stick to keto. I had freaking buns of burgers on buns, and we went to this Mexican place, and I had a burrito. Holy hell, it was so good. It was like an Americanized burrito. So instead of like rice in it, they had crispy fried potatoes, and then it had chorizo and shaved steak and Mexican street corn salsa. I'm dying. It's gonna like trigger me. I'm gonna want to eat some of that. Yeah, it was so good. And, you know, I had things like fruit, but I had, you know, cherries and raspberries and strawberries, so that's not terrible. I had ice cream. I had a hoagie, like a bulky roll. From New York. A bulky roll for a sandwich, where normally I would just do no bread. So Patty McFat right here. Put on 6 freaking pounds in 3 days. I've lost 4 of them since then, but it just pisses me off. You know, other people can eat like that all the time. And it wasn't like I ate a lot. I just can't eat that kind of food. But yeah, so. And then I felt like crap for a couple days afterwards. There wasn't much for me to film last week while we were in Vermont. Plus, like, you know, Paul's cousin, my husband's cousin, was there with their kids. I would feel funny about, like, doing a video and putting somebody else's kids. So, yeah, that's their decision if they want to put them on social media, not mine. But yeah, so I am just heading over the Tobin Bridge into the city. Oh, you know what I love? Sometimes when I come over the bridge, I don't know if you guys know this, but I lived in New York for almost 5 years. About 15 years ago, 14 years ago, I moved back to the Boston area. But sometimes when I come over the Tobin Bridge, I can get 1010 winds, which is New York's like AM station. It's just so cool. That's like my love of 2 cities. I come into Boston and I can hear 1010 winds from New York. Makes me nostalgic. I get back enough because my sister lives in New Jersey, but yeah, I miss living there. I love my life here. Don't get me wrong. I would never want to go back, but I had fun living there. But I don't know if it would be as much fun now. You know, I'm older. I'm into different things. It was a little bit more wild back then. I could also eat whatever I wanted, and I wasn't as large. I was probably 30 pounds lighter than I am right now. Still not my ideal weight. I'd like to lose 40, 45 still. I've lost 45. I put on 6, lost 4, so I'm at like 43 right now. But yeah, someday. And if I don't get there, it's okay. This way of eating definitely makes my, I have autoimmune issues. I have lupus and psoriasis and psoriatic arthritis, so I definitely feel a lot better eating this way for some reason. I mean, I've done a lot of reading on why I don't feel flary and sore, but that'll be another video. Alright, I'm going to close out this video once again. Hit subscribe, tell your friends, forward it to people, laugh at me, make comments, I don't care. Yeah, so hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, like the video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.